Mama,
What?
let's make some enchiladas.
All right, let's go. You're gonna make your kind?
I'm gonna make some red beef enchiladas.
Okay, I'll make my normal canned enchiladas.
Let's do it. We're here in the kitchen one more time with my beautiful mama, and today we're gonna make some enchiladas. Enchiladas are a staple in our kitchen. All my life growing up, my mom has made enchiladas. She has always chosen to make what I call Tejano enchiladas. They're a Tex-Mex style enchilada, and she likes to use Wolf brand chili. Mama, why do you like to use the Wolf brand chili?
Super easy to make, and they taste wonderful. I like them. We all like them.
I'll vouch for that. I'm gonna be using a more from scratch, home style type of beef enchilada. Mine, I'm gonna use some fresh ground brisket meat. Mine's gonna have the ground beef on the inside and on top. Now mom's gonna be using some Longhorn style cheese. I'm gonna be using some Longhorn style cheese as well. And I'm gonna be using some crumbled up queso blanco. When we're done, we're gonna see who has the best enchilada, me or mama. All right, mom, so what's your first step here?
Put the oil in here. I said 1 tablespoon, but I think I'm gonna put more. So I won't have to keep on adding. Let it warm up, don't let it get too hot.
Just kind of flip the tortillas in there on both sides?
Yeah, both sides. It has to get soft. The oil is not too hot right now, so see, it makes it real flexible. They fold easy, and that makes it very easy to roll them up with the cheese and everything. If the oil gets too hot, you're gonna tear the tortillas. I learned how to make this enchilada from my mom, believe it or not. I didn't make it up. She always made them like this. I'm gonna soak up some of the oil. Not much, but some of it. If you get the oil too hot, I mean, you're gonna have a lot of trouble rolling them and trying to soak the oil out. They will tear. My next step is I'm gonna put the pan on my pan.
All right, it's time to roll tortillas.
As you can see, just a little bit of onion. You want to put more, you can put more, put less, however you wish. The only thing is, if you put too much cheese, they get too fat and it might break the tortilla. We have always made them. We like them like this. I won't even order enchiladas at a restaurant. I also learned to make those red chili enchiladas in West Texas when we used to live over there. They used to make them like that.
Pecos, Texas. That's where mom learned how to make red enchiladas.
Mm-hmm. They also made their enchiladas over there, their red chili, but they didn't roll them. They would stack them. And then they would put a easy over egg on top of them. I have to make his special on the side without onion.
That's right.
I like to separate them because when I put the chili meat in there, it can go in between. Arnie was wondering why I made those little holes down there. That way the chili con carne will come out super easy. I don't have to be scraping the whole can. Let me show you. See?
Haha, I learn something every day.
I do like to put a little water in it to make it a little bit more runny.
All right, friends, I have about a pound of ground beef right here, too. I'm going to make 9 enchiladas as well. I didn't put any oil in here because the ground beef has lots of fat. Mom's warming up her
Chile con carne.
chile con carne. ¿De qué marca es?
Wolf.
Es el Wolf brand. Time to drop the garlic right there in the middle. All right, friends, my garlic is nice and getting a little toasty. It smells wonderful. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to season the meat with a little bit of wow. Here comes the chili sauce. Like I said, it's just a little bit, friend. It's not a whole lot. It's just to add a little flavor to the tortillas. It's just to add a little bit of flavor to the beef. Inside this chili sauce, we have a little bit of cumin, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of onion flavor. So that's all you need to add to this ground beef. I happen to like a little extra garlic. That's why we added those extra 2 cloves of garlic.
But mine are gonna be better.
You think? I don't know. All right, now what I'm doing is I'm doing a little different technique here. I'm dipping them into the sauce here, which is slightly warm. Then my oil is very, very lightly warm. Then I'm adding them into the oil a little bit. This adds a really good flavor, and it softens them up as well. All right, friends, now it's my turn to roll some some enchiladas. So let's get started. Oh boy, you got to be very careful when you grab them. They're very, very easy to tear. You can see where I tore that one a little bit. We're going to put a little bit of ground beef here. Mom, am I doing this right? A little bit more this way?
Yes.
Got you. All right, so let's roll this one. Just like that. And we're going to set it aside over here. Ooh, you got to be real careful. They're super soft, I can tell you that. Very, very soft. And all you need is a little patience.
Yes.
and a little love. Oh, that's too much meat on that one, I can tell.
Yeah, I told you.
So I said I was gonna put some of my hot green salsa on a couple of these. Yum. Terry wants a little bit of yellow cheese here. I'm gonna slide these over this way a little bit just to give them that little gap like Mom was recommending. Now I'm gonna pour some of this red sauce right over the top of these. We have the video on how to make this chili sauce. You gotta make this. It smells wonderful.
Can I give you your blue ribbon already? It smells so good.
All right, my turn to lay on the cheese. And so I'm just gonna spread this out right here. And I'm also gonna put a little extra beef on top. Now when I say beef enchiladas, I mean beef enchiladas. All right, a little bit more cheese.
Hey, I want some too.
All right, you can have the rest.
I'm gonna put the sauce in my enchiladas. Normally, I don't use the whole can. But today, for your benefit, I'm gonna use the whole can. So we're gonna eat tonight 6 enchiladas each.
The oven's already set at what temperature, Mom?
350.
It's set at 350 degrees.
It normally takes about 15 to 20 minutes.
Mom uses toothpicks to hold up the foil. It'll just be like a little tent on top of the enchiladas, but it won't stick to the cheese. Yeah, I think I'll try mine without the foil. I'm honestly...
He's always trying different.
I mean, honestly, I don't see the point of the foil. You're just gonna melt the cheese.
Okay.
All right, foodies, we have our enchiladas ready to go in the oven. Mom's has a tent. Mine does not. So let's put them in the oven. Give them about 15, 20 minutes and see how they turn out.
The reason I like the tent because sometimes the tortillas get dry without the tent.
Ah, now you tell me. All right, friends, our enchiladas are done. Look at that.
Wait till you see mine.
Oh, wow. I definitely think you get the blue ribbon for presentation. That looks pretty, Mom.
That's what the foil does.
The cheese on mine kind of looks a little dry. She told me why she used the foil so that it wouldn't dry out, but after I was putting them in the oven. Thanks, Mom.
Sorry.
How do you know which ones had the onions?
Good question.
Nice. Okay. That looks really good and cheesy. Very, very traditional for us here in our house. We will eat a little lettuce and tomato salad with our enchiladas.
I like a squeeze of lime on my salad.
Échale.
Are those the ones with the chili?
Yes, because, yes, I remember because I put these on the right and these had the salsa in them. They're falling apart, so I got to put them on right now. Ay, bueno.
I'm more gentle.
Yeah, those needed the gentle touch of a mama. Now, I also like to get a little extra sauce and put it on top of mine. One final thing on my enchiladas is the queso fresco. Before we do the taste test, I do have to say, I really like the way Mom's enchiladas look with that aluminum foil tent. Made the cheese really nice and even. Mine looked better after I put the white cheese on top. Cheers.
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 It has onion.
You got the good one. And mine has the salsa, I can tell. Wow, I like mine. I like them a lot.
I want to taste yours, but
And I want to taste yours. If I'm not mistaken, this one over here probably doesn't have onions. All right, let's go. And that's good too.
I like mine.
I think these are really wonderful, the ones I made. But I am going to vote for Mom's just because this is the familiar flavor for me. This is the way I'm used to eating enchiladas. Folks, it doesn't matter how you make them. They're wonderful. Any way you make them. They're really good. They're both really fantastic.
Yeah, they are good.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. Just something about the Wolf Brand chili that just makes a really good enchilada.
And I love the chili flavor.
Yeah, the
red
chili sauce is
flavor.
fantastic.
I just love that.
It really is great. I don't know, Mom.
You already voted.
I think we should call it a tie.
Okay.
Tie. They're both the blue ribbon enchiladas.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, friends, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. We had a really fun time, right, Mom, making this enchilada video for you guys. We hope you enjoy it. We always are trying to put our best content out just for you guys. We hope you learned something. Heck, I learned something today with that foil tent. Really does make the cheese look a lot better. Really helps the presentation a lot.
Next time, listen to your mom.
Yes, ma'am. All right, friends, if you're interested in the APC OG rod like we have right here, that's at pitmasterclass.us. You will also find the wow seasoning there. If you want to up your barbecue game, go to pitmasterclass.us. We'll see you there. Remember to keep the smoke light, make it work, and boom! And we're gonna stick them both in the oven at the same time. And then when we're all done, we're gonna taste them and we're gonna give Arnie Tex the blue ribbon. I think tomorrow, Mom, we'll try that red enchilada with an egg on top because we're gonna have leftovers tonight.
Yeah. You can eat them because they're super easy to make.
And they taste wonderful. Say it again. They're super easy to make and they taste wonderful. I want to lick that that spatula, but I'd get slapped if I did.
I will put cheese and onion because I like onion. We all like onion except him. And
I'm not a real Mexican.